It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert. Ooh, baby, it's a hot one. It's a hot one.
You know what? I might have to take a break real quick because my dignity is just all over the floor right now and I need to clean it up.
Hey, get a bucket and a mop.
It's an absolute mess, Max. This is like, it's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mop that up for you. Your dignity is just gone, man.
I think I need a mop to pick up your fucking dignity off the floor.
Fucking dignity is on the fucking floor, you bitch.
That's a good line. It's a good one.
It is.
I was like, that's good. She's used that before.
Yeah. How long?
She probably thought of it back in high school or something like that, you know?
Oh, when she had her Mean Girl Club?
Yeah.
She definitely was the leader of the Mean Girls.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, when she said, like, if you don't go home, you're going to be stuck in this house with all my friends. We're going to make things really awkward for you. I was like, wow, you had a burn book. Like, wow, you made high school hell for people. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Ruthless. People had to transfer schools because of Francesca.
Now it's getting sad.
Just saying, that's the vibe.
It is the vibe. It really is. You're not wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's kind of sad now.
That be saying, I love her. We stan.
We stan.
We stan a bully queen.
High school Francesca walked so that adult reality Francesca could run. Right?
Yeah, we need her on this show. Okay,
we need more bullies on TV.
Yeah.
Okay. We need people picking on each other, pushing each other around.
We do. No more of this niceness. We can't have people just getting along. Okay.
Yeah. The world isn't sunshine and roses. Okay.
Yes. Okay. We can't just have every show be 20-somethings Austin. We need people being mean to each other too.
20-somethings Austin was so cute, though.
It was so cute, but we also need, you know, people calling each other snaky ass bitches.
Imagine
the
20-somethings Austin people getting bullied. I couldn't. Could you imagine if Kiki was getting bullied? I think there would be riots in the streets.
I would fly down there and attack them with the mop, and then mop up their dignity and beat them with their own dignity for attacking Kiki. That's what I would do.
Exactly.
That's how intense I would be.
No,
but you know what else we have to ask about this episode, Ben?
Who let the dogs out?
Who did it? Because the dogs are out.
Was it the Baja Men or was it Kinetic?
It was probably both. Probably brought to you by Baja Men.
That's cool. That's great.
Because we got a bunch of dogs.
A lot of dirty dogs in the house.
Nick, dog. Chase, dog. Everybody, dog. Everybody is a dog. House of dogs.
Shane, kind of a dog.
Kind of a dog. We're calling this villa the Pound.
You know, when they all got in the pool in this episode, I was like, oh, that's good. He turned out that he a real bath. Put a little soap in that.
Die! Get the fuck over here!
It's a dog bound, man. These people are. Can I just say how good this show is? Like, it's the most entertained I have been by a Netflix show since. I'm gonna say it. Are you ready for my hot take?
Okay. It might be too hot to handle.
Love is Blind season 1. I'm saying it. Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, there's just still the one thing that puts Love is Blind season 1 over the top for me, and it's the queen herself, Messica.
Oh no, Love is Blind season 1 is better. Yeah. I'm just saying it's the most entertained I have been since Love is Blind season 1.
Yes.
Like, I'm having good vibes. It's still early to tell. Yes.
We got people from the UK in our chat waiting for Chloe. When's Chloe coming? We don't know. Huh?
Yes. Where's our girl, Chloe? Luckily, in the preview, we did see Chloe. So we do know she will be arriving.
But we also saw Mitch, so it kind of cancels out.
Yeah, I know. But hopefully she'll put Mitchell in her place, unfortunately, she has been teasing a boyfriend, and it could be Mitchell. Hopefully, it's not.
I hope not.
You know, it
I'd
could
have
be
to-
me.
I'd have
Maybe
to
Lee Smith
unstand-
got
I'd have to
got
unstand
his
Chloe.
wish, and me and Maria are in a throuple with Chloe. That could have happened. You know, Lee tried to set me up with Chloe at one time. It was very flattering.
Max,
bring
you
this
need to
up
let this
whenever we
go.
talk
You
about
need to
Chloe.
let this go.
Ben gets very jealous about it. I don't know why. So that's for another day.
How old is Chloe again? How old is
Dude,
she?
she's like 35, 35.
23.
Hey, Lee tried to set me up with her. I didn't initiate. Anyway.
Oh, midlife crisis incoming. Just about over the hill there.
Okay,
man.
would you rather have Chloe dating Mitchell or me and Maria?
Why are those the only options?
I know, because I don't really want to date Chloe either. But
yeah,
I don't really want to be in a throuple.
You wouldn't.
But I really don't want her dating Mitchell.
Let me ask you this, because I think I got your opinion on this. But what about your girlfriend Maria's opinion?
She doesn't want to be in a throuple either.
Oh, well, see, this is getting.
I guess she has to date Mitchell. This is sad. Sorry, Chloe.
Man, so you guys had a serious conversation yesterday on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I said sorry. She's gonna have to date Mitchell. So sorry.
My goodness.
Yeah, very sad.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Should we get into the episode before I dig myself into a hole?
Let's do it. Wow, too late for that. But let's do it.
Hopefully Maria can join us on Match Center this week, which will be available only on Patreon, which is where we talk about
hear her thoughts and opinions on all this.
Yeah, about if she's willing to help save Chloe, which I'm not willing to, but maybe she will be. I assume not. You know, so
I can ask her how it's going fostering a dirty dog like you. Correct.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to be on Match Center this week. You can check out Match Center on patreon.com/realityalert. It is our bonus podcast, and we're going to be talking about our favorite moments of the week, giving awards to cutest couple, worst couple, soundbite king of the week, and some more stuff, predicting what is to come, and going over our social media of the week, our favorite things coming out from the cast and all of their friends. So you can check that out this weekend. What did someone say? Oh, dig a hole like a little mole. Yeah, I do get compared to little moles quite a lot. This isn't the first time.
Yeah.
Is there something about me that's mole-ish, Ben?
It could be that you keep trying to create a throuple.
I keep saying I don't want to. I was trying to think about how to save Chloe from Mitchell. Okay, anybody would think about ways.
Yes. Oh, this was it was a good deed that you were doing. You were trying to be heroic
to help Chloe. We do keep reminding people about the Confederate flag photo and the spreading of misinformation that he's pro-life. I mean, we do keep telling people that, so we are doing the good thing.
Yes, Mitch sucks. He sucks.
He sucks.
That was good. You really diverted it from you, placed it all on Mitch. I think that was good.
Yeah, I don't even know what we were talking about before that.
I couldn't even tell you. Happy Valentine's Day, Max.
I'm going to edit this whole podcast out. People are going to say, what happened to episode 3? Did you guys cover it? And I'm going to say, yeah, it must have not shown up in your feed. We did. Okay. You know that Shane's into crop tops? I didn't really know about this.
I had no idea. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
If you saw my show, I was like obsessed with crop tops on my show. Like, it was bad.
It was bad?
Oh my God, dear Lord.
No, I'm glad the crop tops were back. Him and Dom looked great. I was biting on a book watching them, Shane style.
Oh, you were biting on the book, huh? I
Remember
like
Shane
that.
biting the book, being
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Oh my god!" I was going.
I was rubbing my pants.
You were rubbing your pants. I was
rubbing
biting my
it
book.
really hard. Yeah.
Do you know what I sounded like?
Oh, I forgot.
That was me biting the book.
Do you know what I sounded like rubbing my pants?
What? Is that you? Inez says,
I love that you still haven't seen your name on the screen yet. This is great.
"Oh, you changed me to creepy Max Struppelman on the screen? God, this is gonna be me forever now. That is not nice. I am." I am a monogamist, Max devoted boyfriend.
Boyfriend, yeah.
I'm a lobster or a dolphin, okay? Thank you.
Put a great little subtext there. I love it.
Thank you. Inez says that Nick is her usual type. He's an improved version of the nerdy guy she goes for, but she says that Shane is misunderstood because he's the big, goofy, confident guy, but he also has a childlike innocence and curiosity.
You know what? A lot of things have been said about Shane. This is one that I can get on board with. He is very childlike. Wouldn't you agree?
I feel like she's saying that like we didn't know that. Like I think
we didn't know he was kind of immature for his age. Yes.
Yeah. I want to give some examples of Shane.
Beep, beep, beep.
That's Shane being an alarm clock, childlike innocence, and curiosity. Let's have Shane being a toothbrush. I mean, we know, Inez. Maybe you didn't really watch him on Love Is Blind, Inez. Okay, we knew these things.
It's my birthday.
Aw. Happy birthday, sir.
Yes. Nicole says that Shane fakes his confidence. He's very insecure. Nicole, what are you talking about? He's Big Daddy Shane. He's so confident. Remember when he struck out at Wrigley Field and it didn't affect him at all? He was just like, it just that doesn't affect your.
Remember when he was
man.
at the altar, just stone cold, standing still, ready to accept his fate? I thought that was just, he's so confident.
Yeah. This was weird how he brought up about how everybody was calling him a sex addict, and then Savannah seriously asks him if he is a sex addict, like she believed it. What the fuck was up with that?
So
it's very awkward.
Maybe she's just trying to identify the sex addicts in the house.
Yeah, she's like, I need to know who's a sex addict so I can stay away from them or help them. Well, I'm not sure exactly what she was doing.
Yeah, maybe she was gonna send them to rehab or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Yeah,
but who knows? It was awkward.
And I think Savannah's trying to stay away from anyone in the house that's interested in sex, just because she has a boyfriend now.
She has a boyfriend at home. We know it. Everyone gets in the pool and is having a great time, except for Carousel, because she can't get over what Chase did to her with like the whole rating her low on kissing thing, because she also secretly wants to have a one-night stand with him.
Yeah, well, it's great that she isn't getting over this. I hope she confronts him about it. I really do.
I don't want people to ever get over anything, because I can't, and I want people to be more like me.
Yes. The world needs more petty queens.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. So Chase and Aunt Sophie come back, and Shane and Chase talk, and Shane is like, you gave her a 1. You could have at least given her a 2. I thought I was the most dramatic person here, but really it's you. And this is what I'm loving about Chase this season, because I used to think he was wallpaper, but really he is like the centerpiece on the dining room table.
Yeah, he is. Ooh, I like that. The centerpiece on a dining room. He's the cornucopia.
Yeah, he's the cornucopia, baby. And he's on fire. But in a good, but not burning. He's on fire, but eternal.
Not like all these other placemats.
Yeah,
you
everyone
know?
else is a placemat, and he's stomping on them.
Yeah, idiots.
Yeah, Shane is actually he's currently impressed. He's not upset yet.
You are ruthless.
You're ruthless.
You are ruthless.
Look, I'm behind Chase on this. He explains his logic. He said if I had gone any higher, I might not have won. He's like, I'm making sure I win the challenge. Isn't that the point of the game? I don't.
It is. It's exactly the point of.
By the way, have we figured out? Is there a prize at the end? I still don't think we figured that out.
The prize is being the perfect match and finding the love of your life. You know,
I'm just so confused.
And
I'm so
potentially,
confused as to what everybody's using strategy and like they're being strategic, but like, I get that like the circles prize is really low, but this is like it seems like $0 is what they win.
Ben, the winner is going to be on the show for longer, so you're going to get more influencers.
Very cool.
Sorry, more followers, so you'll be a bigger influencer. My apology. You know,
is it worth?
It's gonna be good.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Yeah, it's always worth it. Okay, ad revenue. We go to bedtime, and maybe you can hear this, but Francesca and Dom they had.
Wow!
Let me tell me if you can hear this.
Oh yeah.
No, I can't really hear it. Anyway, he says,
"Yeah, you can't hear it." Yeah,
my mom's gonna love you. My little brother's gonna love you. She says, "No," and he
says, "My little brother's gonna fall in love
with you." Well, that's definitely true.
Yeah. I mean, even his mom might fall in love with her. Yeah.
And
I mean, Francesca's got a tractor beam.
She goes, "No," and he goes, "No, I'm sure." How I don't know, man.
He's gonna be in a quadruple with his mom, his brother, and Francesca.
Wait, that's an option? I'm not interested.
That's good, Max.
Yeah.
I think that's really, this is progress.
I just didn't know those were a thing, but I'm not interested in them.
Is that a thing? Should I Google that? Maybe I'll Google that.
Is that a thing?
Maybe I'll Google that and just see like what that is and what that's all about. Just out of curiosity, just so I know more.
Is that a thing?
I'm a very sex positive person, so I just like to know all the terms.
I stopped at thruple. Yeah, that this Dom guy is really something else. I'm like, dude, you're on Perfect Match. You're out on The Bachelor. Like, what is happening?
And for all those philosophers out there who have been searching for the meaning of life, let me tell you, it's Francesca. Search no more, my friends.
Yeah. So we get Inez and Shane, and she's once again telling him like there's not a I feel like we have such a bigger romantic connection inside the bedroom. You're not really treating me romantically when we're with other people. And he tells her, on my last show, I got to talk to someone through a wall for 3 weeks.
That's when he asked her to go out into the hallway and they talk through the door a little bit. Yeah.
Wouldn't that have been so amazing if they had done the pod thing that they sometimes do on the show where they like recreate the pods? Why didn't he do the pod thing?
Floor picnic saves everything, right?
Yeah,
that's the go-to strategy on Love is Blind. Yeah.
I also like when she kissed him on the cheek and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's so bad." Like it was the new crop talk. He's like, "Oh yeah, you're so bad." A kiss on the cheek. You know what that does to me.
Yeah, he's very naughty boy kissing her on the cheek.
Naughty. And Sophia, we have this moment where she learns how big Chase's feet are. I told you this would come up. She's like, "Whoa, that's your foot?" Dude has big feet, Ben. Huge feet.
Yeah.
Love it.
Don't let Mitchell in the house. He'll be calling up Ed right away saying, "You got to see the size of his feet." Could kill a cockroach very easily with stomping.
The guys talk about intermittent fasting and bulking up, percent body fat, and calf implants.
Right. Yeah, this is what we talk about like pretty much every day before the show.
Yeah.
Fucking bro science.
Yeah, fucking bro science. That's what we talk about.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
definitely interested in getting some calf implants, maybe some muscle implants just on my arms, maybe some pectoral, some back implants, some stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd like a calf implant, a little baby cow to hold in my arms.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Wouldn't that be
A
cute?
donkey implant in my arms. Some of that stuff.
Little
Yeah.
pony implants.
Pony implant, definitely.
Little
Yeah.
baby ones. They have to be able to be in my arms at the end of the day.
We get this conversation between Inez, Savannah, and Anne Sophie. And Inez basically is like, I want to go after Nick. And she says, should I tell Shane what's going on? And Anne Sophie and Savannah, they tell her not to. They say, you shouldn't tell Shane what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know where that advice is coming from.
I know. It's really funny because Inez said, if you remember, she told Francesca, she was like, we're both fuck girls, right?
Yeah.
A fuck girl wouldn't be like, should I tell Shane? I should tell Shane what's going on, right? She would just make the move. She wouldn't have people telling her to not say anything.
Not if she was a fuck girl.
No. Yeah, I'm not getting F girl energy
Oh,
here.
she's definitely not an F girl.
No.
Maybe she is. She's a French girl, so F girl.
Oh, F girl, Francais.
Maybe that's what she meant when she was talking.
Yes.
She was like, "We're both F girls, right?" And Francesca was like, "Yeah." And then she later learned that Francesca didn't have French descent in her family, and so she was really confused. She was like, "You said you were an F girl, but you're not."
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, you said your name is Francesca, not
Oh,
Francesca."
I get it. So you're an F
Oh,
girl because your name starts with an F, Francesca
yes.
girl. Oh, I see.
Very
Okay.
confusing. Oh mon Dieu, oui. Francesca and Carousel, they talk. Francesca, she's really sketched out by Savannah. They actually think Savannah might be going home, and they question what she's doing here if she's not here to meet people. And that's what
It's a good question.
It's
a really good question.
Look, she's here to win the game, okay? She's here to win the $1 million prize. Netflix is known for giving out $1 million prizes.
She gave Nick a 2-minute cuddle as a treat. Treat. Now, is her boyfriend going to be upset with that back home? That's the real
He might
question.
be. He
might
could
be
be.
pissed off. He might be pissed.
I hope that we start like a huge rumor online that she has a boyfriend. We have to answer. We have to apologize because of our conspiracy theory.
That'd be
that she has a
great.
boyfriend.
That'd be great.
We are comedians, not journalists. We cannot be responsible for libel or slander. Thank you.
It's true.
Yes,
We're covered.
we're covered. Ha ha.
We can do anything we want. We can say anything we want.
Francesca is she says that she's worried that Dom is going to end up on a date because they've showed some cracks, but we do learn that they're kissing all the time now, which is really bad news for people like us that are bored by Dom at this point.
Sure.
At this point,
Yeah,
and maybe in the future. Kind of bored by Dom. It's a little boring.
I'm over it.
And this relationship. We can't have two couples that are together.
I do like to watch him cry, though, which is why I'm looking forward to talking about episode 4.
Yes, we have watched episode 4.
I do like to watch Dom cry. I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie. It brings me joy.
I like to watch people cry in general. So we go to Uncle Nick's creepy closet.
Yeah,
Where Chase has control of the board.
I know the house is gonna be so pissed off.
Uncle Nick pops out and he goes, "Surprise!" And he tickles them both. He goes, "Coochie coochie coo."
Want
Welcome to
some
my
Werther's
closet.
Originals? So the 4 choices are Georgia, Chloe, Diamond Jack, and Izzy, baby.
Those are some good choices. Those are some really
too
good.
hot to handlers in there.
Yeah.
They end up picking two very naughty girls, Ben. They really shook up shook up their too hot to handle seasons. They really did.
Baby, yeah.
Oh, behave.
Oh, behave, Georgia.
They have not lost their mojo, let me tell you. They really came in with a bang, baby. Okay. They select Nick to go on a date. Chase says that he deserves love and is going to return the favor because he brought him into the house. But really, Chase is interested in Savannah, maybe. So this is for himself.
He'll go anywhere.
Sure.
He goes where the wind blows. That's all for him.
So they select Nick for Izzy. They think Nick being funny and goofy could be a match for Izzy.
Yeah, I thought Shane was the goofy guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is Nick the goofy guy?
I mean, I think Nick's pretty goofy.
Nick's funny. He is funny.
Yeah.
He's got some good one-liners here and there. Like when he, on that date with Izzy where he said, "Let me tell you what's going on in the house." Then he described The Bachelor. That was funny. I laughed at that. That was a good joke.
I would say Nick is Nick's definitely goofy.
Winky, winky.
That's pretty goofy.
It is.
I didn't feel that the people that Izzy was with on Too Hot to Handle were particularly goofy. I haven't seen her with anyone goofy before. Small sample size, but her and Nick, Nick obviously works with anyone. He's the stud of the house. He's the front runner, the Francesca of the men of the house. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Chase basically is like, oh, everyone needs to figure out their relationships when, they go through all the relationships in the house and he just, pulls the wool over Aunt Sophie's eyes and he's like, all these people, they need to figure out their relationships. We can't meddle with them. They need to, we can't interfere. That would be mean.
You got to give it to him. He's slick. He's slick.
We can't do that to them. That would be cruel. To interfere with people's
I wish Anne Sophie had stood her ground a little bit more in this and fought for matches she wanted to make rather than just letting Chase go for it. I wish there was at least an argument about it. Instead she just it looks like she just lets him. She was probably too busy taking the dimensions of Uncle Nick's creepy closet, for putting it on the market at some point.
Yeah. That must have been what was happening. She just thought that she could sell that closet because I was thinking, you think somebody that's used to business deals would know how to negotiate what was going to happen,
She's too busy putting up that listing for that mansion that they're in, saying it was on the challenge. It was for
the Challenge All Stars 3 villa. Yeah. So yeah, he ends up he's like, oh, I'm the only person available to go on a date, so I have to go on this date. I have to make this sacrifice for the group, it's only fair. He's such a good guy.
Definitely not a filthy little puppy that needs a really good scrub, a really good bath.
Yeah, definitely he's just
doesn't need to be hosed down in the backyard.
So Aunt Sophie comes back, and before we do, we learn that Nick's celebrity crushes are Megan Fox, circa Transformers 1, not a day older, and
give yourself an applause on that one. That was...
He said it, not me.
Emma Watson, circa Harry Potter, the first movie, right?
Ben.
Hey, you made the initial joke. I just heightened it. That's
all. And because she went to Brown, so she's smart.
She went to Hogwarts. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Is he an idiot?
What a
yes.
dipshit.
I guess they don't teach being smart at MIT. They just teach knowing numbers. I like how Shane is like, that doesn't mean anything. You don't know anything about love at Brown. I learned how to love at Love is Blind.
You learn about love on the streets. You don't learn about love in Ivy League.
I was in the pods. That's the Harvard of love.
He's not wrong, though. That is kind of the Harvard of love.
It is. It's the MIT of love, too.
Yeah.
And Francesca says that Inez looks like Emma Watson. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
I totally see it. Doppelganger. And
If, I guess if you were to choose everyone in the house and say which one most looks like Emma Watson of them all, maybe I would choose Inez.
Yeah. Shane says his celebrity crush is Shania Twain, which is not surprising whatsoever.
We knew that was coming.
Yes.
He loves Shania.
Francesca says Inez looks like her too. So she looks like Shania Twain and Emma Watson. It's amazing. It's incredible.
Hey, who doesn't Inez look like?
She's every woman. So Savannah says
That is Shania Twain song.
Yeah, that's everyone's favorite Shania Twain song. So everybody's really mad when they find what?
I was genuinely asking.
It's not Shania Twain song. It's okay. So everyone's really mad when they find out that Chase is going on this date, and Carousel has a really colorful metaphor.
It's like when the COVID came in the United States, it's just spreading all this bad stuff.
I love that she compared him to COVID.
Chase is COVID?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now we're going to get like a misinformation thing on the video.
Yeah.
Damn it. Should have censored it. On the Chase date with Georgia, he really lays down the how he's feeling.
I'm the only guy in this house that's gone on 3 back-to-back-to-back dates. That's a trifecta. Like when I say I came in here to be the lion, I came in here, I have a goal, and I'm burning every building, destroying every bridge, and burning every field down until I find who it is that's gonna be my perfect match.
I hate when lions do that. When they
know.
burn down fields and burn bridges. They're such arsonists. Fucking lions.
I know. He's a lion and he's burning down those bridges, you know. They go through the jungles and they burn down all those rope bridges. That's why they're always falling down in the movies. The lions, they take them down.
Fucking lions. And their deforestation, starting fires everywhere. It's bullshit.
So on our cast assessment, we talk about how Georgia dated and is probably actually it seems that she's probably currently dating Harry Jowsey. We thought that as of the show she was dating Harry Jowsey. I looked into it. It seems that she most likely actually started dating Harry Jowsey right after the show. So maybe she wasn't dating him, but maybe she had maybe she had been talking to him. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, but it seems that if she had been dating him, that would have come up when she went in the house, because it seems that her and Francesca are like good friends, but obviously it's not out there if they are publicly dating.
No, does not seem like it's a thing that's going to come up at
which
all.
Is a major bummer.
Yeah.
Because they're like big time people that are currently dating. But I'm pretty sure people are speculating that they're currently dating right now. But they're always like breaking up and stuff. They go paddle boarding. Chase sucks at it. They have a picnic with champagne. Chase says he sees himself a lot in Georgia. Do you see that? Do you see how they're?
Yeah, I mean, Georgia does have size 15 feet. So
I saw that. I was like, wow, she is.
That's really disproportionate to her body.
Yeah.
It's really weird. It's like clown feet. Yeah, he asked what they call champagne in France. It's French champagne, right? That's what they call it.
Yeah, they call it French champagne.
Yeah. Like French toast and French fries.
Yes, that's what they call
Mhm.
everything. Yes.
Mhm.
They both say that, originally they weren't on their original shows looking for love, but now they are. Chase says that, his original show, everybody wasn't there for love. They were looking for clout. But now everyone, it's an even playing field.
It's nice to know that the intentions this time around are pure. And I can see that. Like, I can see it. Like, I can see Chase searching for love.
For love.
Yes. And it's beautiful.
The original time, everybody was there for clout, but he says now that everybody has gotten their clout, they're on an even playing field because they're all super big social media stars. That now they're there to find love with each other,
Right.
because in their normal days, they can't just find other people as famous as them. It's hard. They're A-listers, so they have to, this is the perfect time for them to find love.
A-listers, B-listers, definitely not C, D, F.
No.
Not.
A-listers.
Yeah. That would make us like C-listers, right, Max?
I think A-plus listers, baby. Let's go.
Ooh.
Because we talk down to them a lot, so we have to be
Right,
above
you're
them.
right.
Yeah.
We aim our jokes down. We never
Yes,
aim
we
up.
talk down. Yep.
Yeah.
Chase says he has no regrets about what he's done and that he has been tamed.
I'm purring.
Wow, that's an amazing noise that he made.
That's really good. Do that again.
Wow.
I'm purring.
He did that.
That's amazing.
That was all him, not Netflix. That was him.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
He's like a regular. He's a regular Michael Winslow, is what he is.
Yes. Nick and Izzy go on the date. Nick said something that really stood out to me, Ben.
Typically go for like brunettes. I feel like brunettes are sort of wife vibes.
What are wife? So he would only. I feel like he's saying that when he meets women who aren't brunette, he's thinking, I couldn't marry this person.
Right.
He's thinking hookup vibes, but when he meets a brunette,
redheads,
he goes,
blondes, they're not suitable for marriage, Max.
They're disposable.
They're just not suitable for marriage.
They're not suitable for. They're not. They're. I couldn't bring them home.
I tell my blonde wife this every day. I say, "You count your stars. You're lucky, that you got into a marriage being blonde."
I'm so charitable. Also, I've lowered my status within society. I mean,
lowered my status in society.
Nick meets a blonde woman. He sees her for a few times, and she's like, "So are we official now?" And he's like, "No, I could never bring a blonde woman home to mother and father. They would leave me out of the family fortune. You don't have wife vibes.
Know your place, girl."
Typically go for like brunettes. I feel like brunettes are sort of wife vibes.
Sort of like wife vibes.
Clean up your dignity off the floor, blonde.
He finds out somebody's not a natural brunette.
Imposter!
Buster! I thought you were wife vibes. You're just a simple blonde. Disgusting. Get out of my chambers.
This woman has skeletons in her closet. Blonde skeletons.
Yeah. It's good. They're very compatible, though. Neither of them are super kinky. I mean, that's good. She's not a god. She's not blonde. And they start kissing really, really quickly. Nick moves fast,
Moves quick.
Nick got game. Okay.
Slick
okay,
Nick,
Nicky.
huh?
All right. Slick, quick Nick. Do you think Nick likes being called Quick Nick? Do you think he gets that a lot?
It depends. He probably likes it if it's a race. If he's running in a race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But not other times?
Maybe not other times. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just keep trying to call him that, and we'll see if he sends us a voice message
I'll text
on Instagram.
I'll text him and I'll say just quick Nick, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Nick says it's a good kiss, but not as good as the kiss that him and Inez shared. So we'll write that down and we'll see what happens later.
Yes, they really should put up like a cork board or something for him to start, tracking these things and comparing.
It must be. They should give him like an iPad or something so he can start coding all this down.
Yeah.
Listener Maria asks, if he doesn't like blondes, why did he go for Isabella on The Circle? Well, I don't think he wanted to marry her. He wasn't looking for wife vibes. He was looking for,
alliance vibes.
Alliance vibes. He was looking for a quick, some summer lovin'. He was having a blast.
Yeah.
Something that would happen so fast. Yes, because he's Quick Nick.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So back in the villa, Chase comes back holding hands with Georgia, and everyone's pretty mad at Chase, even the guys.
He's a little bitch, is what it is.
Whoa. Everyone's throwing around the B word a lot on this show. I think everyone has been called a bitch on this show. Everyone has called someone a bitch, and everyone has been called a bitch.
That's great. That's healthy.
I think it's very progressive.
It is very progressive. It is. It means it's progressive in the way that Netflix is progressing towards like MTV.
Yes, it's very good.
Which is good. That's good.
It is good. Then Nick and Izzy come back holding hands. And I like how Georgia claims that she didn't know that Izzy was coming here. She had no idea that her best friend was coming here because she's sneaky.
No, once they sign that waiver, their lips are sealed. They don't say anything to anybody.
And people don't talk. And, we had no idea that this show was coming before it was announced. And we had no idea who the cast was going to be because we don't talk to people too. So, we had no idea about anything either.
Yeah, we definitely haven't been dropping hints about it for the last year on our show.
Savannah and Savannah really awkwardly tells Dom that she's interested in him. It's honestly kind of painful how unstraight up she is about it.
Oh yeah.
Do you think she feels embarrassed because her boyfriend's going to see it?
Probably. Yeah.
He does say though, if she'd come up to him on the first night, things could have happened differently.
Wow,
Dom. If Francesca ever heard that,
oh boy.
And she's like, why can't it though? And he's like, because have you seen Francesca? She's really mean. She could bully me with all her friends. Like, it would be terrible. Did you hear about that girl that had to transfer from the high school that she went to? I'd have to transfer to another reality show. I don't want to have to do that.
And she does. She ends up transferring.
I know.
Because Francesca's such a mean girl. Her and Anne Sophie have to transfer to another show.
Nick Lachey lets them know that 2 women are leaving tonight.
No.
Did you hear what that kind of sounded like?
No. No.
Georgia kind of sounds like
Senator Clay Davis.
Clay Davis from The Wire on HBO. That's Georgia. Her big The Wire fan.
Makes me like her all the more now. She might be my favorite at this point if she's doing Clay Davis remarks. I love it.
Yeah, and Toe at the Handle, she always talks about how she really wants to get with an American guy so she can go to the States and visit Baltimore and go on a tour of The Wire locations. It's a big part of her story arc.
She calls herself McNulty because she's British too, but she does an American accent when she comes to Baltimore. Yeah.
Big part of it. Izzy and Georgia talk to Francesca, and Francesca says Nick and Shane for both of you. And she's really hoping Nick doesn't pair up with Savannah. And Georgia's like, what about Chase? And Francesca's like, no, Chase. We can't do Chase. But Georgia says it was a vibe, though. And you can't fight a vibe, Ben.
Everybody else is fighting that vibe, though, it seems like. Seems like nobody wants her and Chase to be together.
Yeah, but, you know, he saw himself in her and her big shoes.
Yeah. Yeah. He said, who else can I swap shoes with?
Yeah, and you know, the clout has cleared and and love is in the air, and you know, they're gonna fall in love.
Yeah.
Shane, Nick, and Aunt Sophie talk, and Shane is saying he's really stressed out about what's going between him and Inez, and he knows people are interested in Inez, and she's really hitting off with Nick. Shane is nervous, Ben. He's nervous.
As he should be. As he should be.
I know. Things are
Slick,
not going...
Slick Nick is going quick.
I know, and Shane is feeling the pain. In Spain. On the plane. Inez and Shane have a conversation, and Shane wants to know what he did wrong, and she reveals that they haven't had a conversation in 24 hours.
You know what? I think she might be onto something here.
Why is she so needy? Why does she need to talk to the person that she's matched up with every day? Why can't she just be chill?
Yeah. Why can't we just have kisses on the cheek at bedtime? And
yeah,
that be our relationship.
God, she's a little much. She says
the French, am I right? That's what it is.
Yeah, yes, this is the French. She basically says, you know what? It's Nick time and Shane time is over. It's sad.
Wow.
Because Nick is explicit.
But he's too quick for her. He's too quick.
He is. He's already talking with Izzy.
Yeah. He's like the road runner going around that house. You know?
Is Shane Wile E. Coyote? He's too slow. And his traps keep failing.
More of a Crash Bandicoot, but yeah, Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nick eventually Nick is talking with Izzy, and he does like her more than he thinks, but she does see that he likes Inez. She's not stupid. Nick, you can't fake this.
No.
They've been around the block.
It's obvious.
Yes.
I feel kind of bad for Izzy during all this.
Yeah. So Dom does tell Francesca what transpired between him and Savannah.
What a fucking little snaky ass bitch.
And she's warming up. She's getting ready. Yeah. She's sharpening her nails with a knife sharpener.
Wow. Yeah. She's getting out the burn book.
Yeah, the burn book. She's thinking she's getting out her best material. She's getting ready to annihilate Savannah.
She's got Jeff Ross on speed dial, and she's going to destroy Savannah.
She says she won't sleep tonight until Savannah goes home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dead or alive. So Nick and Inez speak. Inez tells Nick that she appreciates that he put his ego aside. Nick putting his ego aside. And still took the time to get to know her, even though she was matched with Shane. I think that's Nick not caring about Shane and just hitting on you, but okay. And says she made a bad decision matching with Shane, and that if Shane picked her to match, she would leave the house. This is very like Joey throwing down the gauntlet to be with Carousel.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
And when she kind of does this to Nick, Nick reacts in a really beautiful way. Isn't that what you want to feel when you profess your feelings to someone?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I really like you, and I have feelings for you, and I feel like you have feelings for me too, and I feel like we get to know each other. And he just like put his hands in his head. But I like this other girl, and then my friend Savannah, who I've been cuddling with. Like, I don't want her to go home, and like I'm making out with a bunch of other people. Like, I don't really want to lock down with you, but like I do like you. Like, I just want to kiss everybody, and like I just have too many decisions to make.
French people, am I right? What are they doing?
Quick Nick or Dick Nick? Well, what are we voting on here?
Ooh, that's
the
tough.
Dick? Quick Nick the
Nick
Dick?
the Dick.
Slick Quick Nick the Dick?
Slick Quick Nick the Dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm. He's very honest. You got to give him that. He's extremely honest.
Yes, honest Nick. He says he doesn't know what to do because he's stuck between his heart, his head, or strategy. His heart, Inez. His head, Izzy, or strategy, Savannah. It's really beautiful the way he puts it.
Yeah,
I'm sure those are all the organs that he's thinking with. His strategy
heart,
organ.
head. Yeah.
Yes.
Not his calves, not calves.
Well, if
Shane wants to be thinking with the calf implant.
Yeah, the calf implant. Shane talks to Izzy, and they can, they're hitting it off a little bit. He even tells her he doesn't care if she has a connection with Nick, and he definitely makes her laugh. No, that's not Nancy farting. That's not Nancy farting. That is Izzy snorting.
Oh, that was sexy.
Oh,
there we go.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
What's that?
Ooh, honey, little sassy.
You know, it has the same energy.
Oh, that was sexy.
That's how you know it's working. You know,
It's too bad he didn't do the sassy honey.
I know.
There. And then it would have been like what?
Little sexy.
It would have been. It's like playing your greatest hits. You know, it's like why don't you go on the show, play your greatest hits?
And then he's like, wear a crop top.
And then he goes beep beep beep, and she goes, "What are you doing?" And he goes,
He says her not needing attention 24/7 is a really good thing, you know, because he's not going to talk to her for like days, maybe weeks.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
What is it with these women wanting to be talked to? You know, it's
I don't know. It's very weird on a dating,
get over yourself.
Yeah, I
get
know.
over it. Like, I don't understand. Why won't you just like kiss and have sex, and then we never speak to each other during the day, and I can have fun with my boys drinking in the pool? I don't understand why it has to be like this.
There's other things to do in the villa besides talk. Okay, like sit there and not talk.
Like talk about calf implants.
Yes, okay. Which I will do multiple times a day to other people besides you. Izzy says that she saw the first episode of his Love is Blind season. Really, really nice of her to say. And that
that was not a good episode for Shane.
No, but she said that he was a dick and she's attracted to that, but feels she shouldn't be.
Ooh. Well, I tell you what, she's gonna have a pick of a litter at this house. Ooh.
Yeah.
She's more of a dog person than a cat person, I bet. Huh?
Well, certainly if she's attracted to Nick. So, yeah. So Savannah and Francesca, this is where things get spicy. Okay, this is where two titans meet and face off in the duel of the century.
I wish the Titans would have fought. You
like
know,
the football team,
like actual fighting.
Oh, yeah, like fists.
No, like the football team, like Denzel Washington, his team.
Oh, we're like so we could remember them.
Yeah,
yeah. So Francesca's like, you made a pass at Dom, and Savannah says, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to, trying to find my perfect match. And what this devolves into is Francesca thinks that because they are together, Savannah shouldn't have, talked to Dom with at least talking to Francesca first. But Savannah says that because they're not boyfriend, girlfriend, she should have been allowed to talk to her. Nick, sorry, Ben, what do you think about this?
I think that if she had gone and talked to her first, she probably would have gotten the exact same reaction
Exactly.
after talking to Dom. Yeah. I don't think it would have gone any bit differently.
But
And furthermore, yeah, it's a fucking dating show.
I know. Everyone else is doing this and no one cares.
Yeah, it's not a boyfriend-girlfriend thing. I don't even think Francesca was that into Dom like an episode ago. But then the second she found out Savannah was, she might marry him by the end of this season. Like, just to prove a point. That's the type of woman Francesca is.
I don't think yeah, it's like they're not together. She's allowed to talk to him. He said no. What's the big deal?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And Francesca would never talk to another guy. She would never, she would
do
never
anything
flirt
like
with, she
that.
would never pick like herself to go on a date with someone else other than Dom. She would never do
she would never do that. But I gotta say, I thank her for having this fight. And I think that she had every right to stand her ground,
100%. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm glad that this house does look very clean. So I didn't see any mops, but I'm guessing that Netflix came in and cleaned up the dignity later.
I think they have specified PAs to clean up the dignity off the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Francesca says, I hope you leave, but if you stay, you're stuck in this house with me and my friends, and it's going to be really awkward for you. Very mean. But Savannah, lets it roll off her back. And then I love when Francesca goes and sits with Carousel and Sophie, and Savannah follows her. Epic. She won't let
That
it
is
end.
great. That
was
great.
Good.
The only thing missing was punches being thrown.
I know. Why?
Again, it's not MTV. We're not there yet. We're still evolving as a network. Netflix is.
Reality Alert, we encourage violence.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. What MTV does is they let the fights happen, and then afterwards,
and
the host comes in and goes, "Whoa, we don't condone violence.
Don't condone violence here."
So you let it happen, and then afterwards you go, "That is not okay.
That is not okay. Violence is bad. Here are some phone numbers to call."
Yes, and then you kick them off the show in quotation,
and then you let them back on the next.
And then you
season.
let them back on 2 episodes later. No, not even next season. You just bring them back 2 episodes later. And they're like, surprise. And then the person is like, yeah, I felt really bad about, punching the producer and punching 3 other people, but I've learned my lesson and I'm ready to be good in the house again. That's all they have to say. And it's all good.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful stuff.
It's great.
People learn,
MTV is the peak when it comes to reality TV.
Yeah, Francesca. Yeah, you just keep arguing. It's great. I love when Savannah goes. Savannah does reveal to Francesca that Dom did say that if she approached him day one, he would have been with her, but that doesn't really come up again between Francesca and Dom. She doesn't want to hear it. I don't think Francesca lets herself process that.
Yeah. Yeah. She can't, for the sake of her own, world. She's just going to ignore that for now.
Yeah.
I think.
Bitch, stay mad.
Oh, no, she didn't. To the camera.
Savannah.
Savannah. And Savannah tries to talk to Dom, and Francesca's like, get over here.
Why did Savannah and Chase never work out? Since Chase is a lion and she's Savannah. Why didn't they ever try? I'm just confused by this. Was she afraid she's going to get burned down to the ground? Huh?
I'm purring.
I love that you mouthed the purr, Max. I love it.
I'm a cat.
Meow, meow, meow.
Well, I wonder what's going to go down next episode. Do you know?
I have no idea.
Is Dom going to go over to Savannah when she calls? Sorry, to Francesca when she calls him?
We don't know. We haven't seen the episode yet, but folks, we'll see in about 10-15 minutes.
Whoa.
To recap the next episode.
We'll have to watch it really quickly.
Yeah. I always watch it on like 4 times fast forwarding speed.
Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for joining us live. Thank you everybody for joining us not live, but yes, as Ben said, we'll be back in about 15 minutes live. And yes, make sure to join us on patreon.com so you can check out those episodes, our bonus episode this weekend. And otherwise, be sure to subscribe to us on youtube.com. Follow us at Twitter at realityalert_, on Instagram at Reality Alert Podcast, and on TikTok at Reality Alert Podcast. Otherwise, bye.
Bye.
It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
Typically go for like brunettes. I feel like brunettes are sort of wife vibes.